Not every hand extended to help you up is meant to lift you higher. Some want to pull you into the pit they're stuck in. Discernment will save you from disguised traps dressed as kindness. They laughed with you, prayed with you, but their heart was never for you. Some people use holy words to hide unholy intentions. Stay close to God so you can see the truth behind every smile. A snake can look like a friend if you're desperate for company. Remember, loneliness is safer than betrayal. Wait for real ones even if it means walking alone for a season. The enemy won't always look evil. Sometimes they look familiar, trusted, even loving. This is why you pray for discernment daily. God sees what you can't hear in secret conversations. There's a reason some people want you to trust them blindly. They're hoping you never open your spiritual eyes. Pay attention to the patterns, not just the promises. The most dangerous betrayal doesn't come from strangers. It comes wrapped in hugs and sweet reassurances. Pray for hidden motives to be exposed before they plant roots in your life. Don't be impressed by who quotes scriptures the loudest. Watch who lives them in silence. Talk is cheap when hearts are dirty. When God removes someone from your life suddenly, don't chase them. He heard conversations you didn't and saw actions done behind your back you couldn't. Some people pray with you only to prey on you. Keep your spirit aligned with truth. Not every prayer circle is sacred. Jealousy can disguise itself as advice. Be careful whose opinion you value. Not everyone clapping for you is happy you're winning. They'll pretend to cover you in prayer while secretly hoping you fall. Let their hidden intentions push you deeper into God's protection. Sometimes your biggest enemy knows your dreams because you told them. Learn to protect your plans. Silence is a shield when surrounded by pretenders. Don't ignore red flags just because you're comfortable. Some connections cost you more than you realize. Spiritual warfare comes wrapped in fake loyalty too. It's easy to dress like light but walk in darkness. Look past their words and watch their fruit. Time exposes what masks can't hide forever. If they can't stand to see you blessed, they were never your friend. Celebrate quietly and let your victories confuse the ones who doubted you. Some tables were never meant for you to sit at. God blocked your invitation because the feast was poisoned with envy, pride, and manipulation. Forgive quickly but trust slowly. Boundaries are holy. Protect your spirit like a precious garden. Not everyone deserves access. Don't share sacred things with unclean hearts. Some people study you only to sabotage you. Protect your peace like it's your greatest wealth. Some betrayals break you just enough to rebuild you wiser. Thank God for every fake friend exposed. It's your spiritual upgrade. Their smooth talk may calm your fears, but your spirit knows when something is off. Never silence the warnings within you for the comfort of company. When they leave, let them. Empty seats make room for loyal ones. God won't let you mourn people who were draining your destiny. Some smiles hide daggers. Stay armored in prayer so their hidden weapons don't prosper against you. Pay attention when God makes you uncomfortable around someone. Sometimes it's His way of pulling you away from what your eyes can't yet see. Wisdom teaches you to stop arguing with snakes. Just leave their garden. Not every betrayal needs revenge, some need silence and distance. Remember, Satan knows scriptures too. Deception wears holy robes when it wants to fool the faithful. Sometimes the loudest I love you comes from the mouth planning your ruin. Guard your spirit. People lie, but vibes never do. God doesn't just protect you from danger you see, He blocks spiritual traps you'd never survive alone. Be grateful for the doors that slam shut. You don't owe anyone an explanation for choosing peace over fake loyalty. When God says leave, obey. Delayed obedience opens doors to spiritual attacks. Not everyone deserves a front row seat to your journey. Some want to watch you fall more than they want to see you rise. Keep your circle holy and small. Heaven records every tear that falls because of betrayal, injustice, or cruelty. Be careful that your actions never become the reason someone weeps on their pillow at night. Live gently with people's hearts, it matters more than you know. Never underestimate the silent cries of a wounded soul. The tears they shed in secret become powerful petitions before God's throne. Be the reason someone smiles in prayer, not the reason they're begging God for healing. When you break a heart carelessly, you invite consequences you can't control. God is close to the broken-hearted, He defends the oppressed. Handle people's feelings with reverence. Heaven watches. A harsh word spoken in pride can cause rivers of tears that only God sees. Guard your tongue, guard your actions. Your carelessness can echo in someone's midnight prayers. Many people sleep with swollen eyes because of words never meant to wound so deeply. Be a vessel of peace. If you must correct, do it in love. If you must leave, do it with respect. The tears someone cries because of you don't vanish in the dark. They rise like incense to heaven. Be a builder of hearts, not a breaker of spirits. You never know who kneels at night pleading with God to remove the pain you caused. Choose kindness daily. Your smallest choice could change someone's life forever. There's a weight to a tear that only heaven can measure. When you wound someone, that weight rests on your soul. Make amends quickly, never let pride cost you your peace with God. People forgive, but heaven remembers the cries of the innocent. If you must walk away from someone, do it with dignity. Don't leave them with unanswered questions and needless pain. Some tears don't dry until justice comes. Treat people with the same mercy you beg God for when you're on your knees. Heaven sees the double standards. Be gentle with souls. Behind every smile may be a heart holding back floods of tears. Your compassion can be the bridge between their brokenness and their healing. If you cause someone to pour out their grief to heaven, know that heaven listens closely. The scales of justice never sleep. Live so that no one has to beg God to protect them from you. Sometimes your apology can wipe tears faster than 1,000 empty excuses. Be quick to say, "I'm sorry." Pride has destroyed more relationships than failure ever will. When your actions push someone to cry alone at 3 a.m., you've sown seeds you may one day reap. Be the one who comforts, not the one who causes sleepless nights. Never forget that a tear shed in pain can become a testimony of deliverance. If you're the cause, repent and make peace. If you're the victim, know heaven holds your tears precious. The angels record every sigh, every whisper of a hurting heart. Don't gamble with another soul's peace of mind. Love purely, speak truth kindly, walk humbly. Let your presence bring calm, not storms. Let your words heal, not haunt. The best legacy is to be remembered as someone who never made another soul cry to God for relief. You never truly know the burden your words can place on someone's heart. May your actions lift people up, not press them down into silent sorrow. There is no strength in breaking people for sport. True strength is protecting hearts, being the answer to someone's prayer, not the problem they're begging God to remove. If someone cries because of your betrayal or harshness, know that heaven is moved. Don't build a life on the suffering of others. Kindness costs nothing but saves everything. You may think they moved on, but heaven knows the nights they wept because of you. Be brave enough to ask forgiveness, humble enough to change. Do not add weight to an already heavy heart. There's enough sorrow in this world. May your life add comfort, not tears. May people thank God for you, not cry to Him because of you. One day you'll need mercy for your own mistakes. Sow mercy now. Heal wounds you caused. Send prayers instead of pain. This is how you stay free of unseen burdens. When someone's voice cracks as they pray for relief from your cruelty, heaven takes notes. Be the reason someone praises God for kindness, not for rescue from your damage. The quiet tears of the wounded reach places your excuses can't make peace quickly. Don't delay healing for the sake of ego. Sometimes the strongest spiritual warfare is the silent prayer of someone crying out to be freed from your mistreatment. Love well, so no one has to battle you in prayer. Not every tear is visible, some are buried so deep they only come out in whispers to God. Be so gentle that no one fears your presence in their life. Kindness is armor that protects both you and others. When your heart is soft, you become a safe place and the world has enough heartbreak already. Be the reason someone testifies, God sent me an angel, not the reason they say, God, please protect me from them. So light wherever you go. Heaven defends the helpless and comforts the heartbroken. Walk wisely, love purely, speak gently so when heaven remembers your name, it is attached to blessings, not someone's tears. Some people's kindness has an expiration date. The moment you stop filling their pockets or stroking their pride, they vanish. Remember, not every sweet spirit is pure. Some demons wear cologne and know your favorite prayers. Stay prayed up and trust God to reveal the hidden. They will smile in your face while their heart counts what they can take from you. When the benefit dries up, so does their loyalty. Wickedness dresses well, talks sweet, and smells good. Cover yourself daily with prayer. They keep you close when you serve their interests. The day you say no, you become their enemy. Not everyone calling you brother has good intentions. Evil wears expensive perfume. Stay spiritually awake. Some folks will hug you today and hate you tomorrow, all depending on what you can do for them. Wickedness wears fake smiles and holy clothes. Stay protected in prayer and don't ignore red flags. Your usefulness is some people's loyalty test. Once you're empty, they'll move to the next source. Wicked hearts hide behind pretty words. Stay guarded in prayer, let God expose every hidden agenda. They clap for you when you're giving. They curse you when you stop. False kindness is a trap and wickedness knows how to look harmless. Pray for clear eyes and a strong spirit. They stay sweet as long as your pockets are open. When you say, I am done, the mask falls. Evil knows how to blend in with the good. Stay covered by prayer and wisdom. Some people don't love you, they love your benefits. When the benefits end, so does the act. Wickedness wears luxury and quotes scripture. Stay rooted in prayer. Their kindness is a business deal, no profit, no partnership. Once you stop giving, they stop pretending. Even Judas kissed Jesus. Stay prayed up and watchful. They hugged you while they needed you. They gossip about you when you don't serve them anymore. Wickedness smiles wide but the heart is dark. Protect your spirit with prayer. They keep you around for what you carry, not who you are. Remove the benefit and they'll remove their mask. Evil spirits hide behind sweet perfume. Pray for sharp discernment. Their love is conditional on your contribution. Refuse to be used. Let God remove the fakes around you. Wickedness always finds a disguise. Stay covered in prayer. They will stand by you in your abundance and scatter when you're empty. Evil loves to pretend it's kind. Pray that God opens your eyes to hidden wolves. Fake kindness always comes with strings attached. When you cut the strings, watch the true face appear. Stay guarded, evil knows how to wear cologne too. Pray daily for protection. They call you family while you're useful, but they'll betray you when you're not. Wickedness knows how to disguise itself in love and light. Stay connected to God and stay protected. Some people's loyalty is rented, the rent is your benefit to them. When you can't pay it anymore, they evict you from their circle. Wickedness wears nice shoes too. Pray and trust God. They loved your gifts, your help, your energy, but not you. When you run out, they run away. Evil wears perfume and prays beside you. Stay spiritually armed. Kindness should be free, not transactional. When it costs you your peace, it's not kindness but manipulation. Wickedness loves masks. Cover yourself in prayer. They held your hand until they got what they needed. Now they hold secrets about you. Wickedness pretends to be a friend. Stay prayed up, let God handle the snakes. They appear so caring, so supportive, so loyal until you stop pouring into them. Watch their true colors when you have nothing to give. Evil knows how to smell good. Stay wise and prayed up. Some people's smiles are traps. They bait you with kindness, then drain you dry. When you refuse, you become the villain. Stay prayed up, wickedness is clever. They will break bread with you today and break your heart tomorrow if it profits them. Evil doesn't always look evil. Stay spiritually awake and keep praying. You were their favorite as long as you were beneficial. Now they act like you're invisible. Wickedness knows how to look innocent. Pray for divine protection. Many people are nice when it suits them. Their sweetness turns sour when you stop serving them. Wickedness knows how to wear your trust like a coat. Pray for eyes to see truth. They'll smile in your face, talk behind your back, and blame you when you stop giving. Wickedness loves to hide in fake love. Cover your spirit in daily prayer. Some people's love is as fake as their intentions. The moment they can't use you, they expose themselves. Wickedness doesn't always look dark, sometimes it sparkles. Stay prayed up. If they're only kind when you're useful, they were never kind. They were strategic. Wickedness uses perfume and fake tears. Pray for strong discernment and a guarded heart. They cheered for you when you were their source. Now they curse you for walking away. Wickedness smiles sweetly but means you harm. Stay close to God in prayer. They clapped for you when you funded their dreams. They turned on you when you built your own. Evil wears cologne and calls you brother. Stay prayed up and protected. Not everyone who says they love you really does. Some just love your energy, your wallet, or your name. When you stop serving them, their true self appears. Stay guarded, stay prayed up. When you feel your strength slipping away, remember that the Lord delights in lifting you up. His power is made perfect in your weakness, and when you wait on Him, you rise above the storm like an eagle soaring high. Even when life drains you to your last ounce of strength, the Lord stands ready to breathe new life into your weary soul. He does not grow tired, His grace is endless and His promises sure. The nights may feel long and your spirit faint, but in the quiet waiting, heaven renews you. Trust that every moment of stillness is preparation to soar again, higher than before. You may stumble and feel worn out by the demands of this world, but those who anchor their hope in the Lord will find fresh strength flowing through them, carrying them further than their feet alone could ever go. When your might is gone and your heart is heavy, God's hand reaches deeper. He infuses you with courage to rise, run, and walk without fear of falling behind. No human strength lasts forever, but divine strength never runs dry. Hold on when you feel like giving up. Your waiting is not wasted, your wings are being prepared. Even the strongest people grow weary, but the Lord gives power to those who trust Him in their weakness. He transforms exhaustion into endurance and burden into breakthrough. The world may expect you to keep moving when you're running on empty, but heaven invites you to rest, to wait, and to be renewed by a strength that never fails. Like the eagle who soars on unseen currents, so will you rise when you trust the wind of God's Spirit to lift you above every trial and every fear. You don't have to prove your worth through endless striving. The Lord wants to exchange your heaviness for hope, your weariness for wings. Even in your deepest fatigue, God is closer than your next breath, ready to whisper new courage into your bones and remind you that you are never alone. Youthful energy fades, but the strength that comes from waiting on God never fades away. It grows deeper with every moment you spend in His presence. When you think you can't take another step, remember that you walk not alone. The Almighty walks with you, matching your every pace with grace. The road may be long, the burdens heavy, but the promise remains, you will run and not grow weary, you will walk and not faint when your trust rests in Him. Your strength is not measured by what you carry but by the one who carries you. Let Him be your refuge when your spirit feels faint. Your waiting is not empty, it is where wings are formed, faith is strengthened, and your heart learns to soar above what once held you down. The world rushes, but those who wait on the Lord rise above time's demands, lifted by an endless source of renewal and peace. Exhaustion does not mean defeat. It means you are human and you serve a God who delights in giving fresh power when yours is gone. In every moment you feel too weak to stand, heaven reminds you that your story is not finished, your wings are still unfolding. No matter how fierce the winds against you, trust that the Lord's wind beneath you is stronger. You are not made to crawl, you are made to fly. When your feet feel too heavy to run, lift your eyes to the one who says, "Come to me and I will give you rest, and strength to run again." The fatigue you feel today will not last forever, but the strength God gives you in the waiting will carry you to places you've never dreamed. Every tired soul has a promise: when you lean on the everlasting arms, you rise again, renewed like the eagle that dances on the wind. It is not your might that moves mountains, it is the breath of God within you, giving you power to keep going when all seems lost. Do not fear the days when your strength is small, they are the days when heaven shows you just how strong He is on your behalf. Let your weariness remind you not of your limits but of God's limitless love that lifts you up, carries you, and sends you soaring. The same God who made the eagle to ride the wind made you to rise above what tries to keep you down. Wait on Him, your wings are coming. If your spirit is faint, be still and know that the Lord is near, whispering fresh hope into your tired heart and calling you higher. He gives power to the faint and multiplies strength for the weary today. Rest in the promise that you are never forgotten and never forsaken. You may feel spent, but heaven's supply is never empty. Rest in the one who turns your weakness into wings and your waiting into wonder. Type Amen if you believe God.